Hello and welcome to my new solo profile on hypixel skyblock. My name is Firthgoo and let's get into it. Alright, so now then, unfortunately, for the first half an hour of this video I completely forgot to press the record button. But thankfully nothing particularly important happened within that half an hour. All that I did was I unlocked the bazaar by getting farming 7, foraging 7 and mining 7. And then we just did a bit of NPC to bazaar flipping to get ourselves the first bit of money. But now that this bit's out of the way, just to say sorry, let's get into the actual profile and start where we left off. Okay, so we're just going to carry on with our bazaar flipping here by getting a bunch of rabbit's foot, and then we're going to sell them to the bazaar for a bit of profit. Now after this, we're going to move on to mushrooms, but actually I can't remember which mushroom is worth it. So I got one stack of both, and then insta-sold them both. It turns out it's the red mushrooms that are the profitable one, so we're just going to fill as much of our inventory as we can, and then sell those. Alright, next up, running away from the bazaar, forgetting that I need to go back and check what's actually profitable, because, you know, NPC to bazaar flipping is not good enough anymore. So I check and find out that rubies are going to be a pretty good flip. So I buy order 1,000 rubies and put that into our orders. Next up, I'm just looking around to check what else we could have. Here I noticed that cactus has really good margins, so I buy instantly an entire inventory and then run straight over to sell them to the NPC. There's going to be a lot of cactus in this video, just because the margins never really change and they earn me a lot of money. Now then, when I say a lot of cactus, I mean a lot of cactus. So after this next inventory, I decide that investing in jungle axes would be a good idea. So I purchased 3, thinking it would be great. It was not great. So I sell one more inventory of cactus before one of my friends shows up and offers to sell me a jungle axe for the price that it would have cost to buy the wood. Now, me thinking this is a good idea, I accept, and I head straight over to the auction house to put it up for a bin offer. Bin offer? No, for an auction offer for 1 hour at no starting cost. I think this is going to be great. My friends think, haha, nope. Oh yeah, I completely forgot to mention, on this profile, I'm not allowed to take any form of contraband before I hit 50 million coins. That includes people that I know, or viewers, overbidding purposefully on my auctions. Well, that worked. Thanks guys, now back to cactus. If the title hadn't already let you know, this episode is going to have a heavy reliance on cactus. There's going to be quite a bit of it. However, I've tried to edit out a good amount, either that or time-lapse through it, and hopefully soon enough, we'll find ourselves flipping good items. As if on cue, here we go, we've got a bit of flipping that's going to begin around now. So I'm looking for different items on the auction house again to see what I could possibly buy. So I have a quick look at mining items and the stuff on the side of my screen before taking a quick peek at dragon frags, because they used to be a really good flip. However, eventually I settle on my old favourite in just normal raw fish, before once again going back to draining the world of its supply of everyone's favourite spiky green plant, cactus. Oh, would you look at that, the fish has filled, so we're going to start by accepting all of the money and then flipping it back off again. We're going to have a look at glowstone. That's a good flip, so I decided to buy 1,000 glowstone, and then would you look at that, get yet more fish. The fish buy order partially filled, so we collect some of it and put it back up again as a sell offer. At this point I've gained enough money from cactus that I can start properly bazaar flipping. So we buy and sell glowstone, we buy and sell fish, and apparently some jungle wood as well somewhere in there. Not sure why I chose that one, I'm pretty sure I end up just insta-selling it later on. But we're working on it, we're our way through it. Look, more jungle wood, what am I doing? Why am I not just... It's just not going to sell, so obviously I end up insta-selling it. I think I do the same with the ruby. Yep, there we go, insta-sold the ruby as well. There's a lot of fish selling that happens in here. There's some hardstone. I forgot that I did that actually. I don't think it worked out that well, honestly. But the fish and the enchanted lapis here, all of these worked out very well. Look there in the chat, somebody's apparently flexing a giant sword that I lent to them a minute ago. What have we got? Oh yeah, around this point I noticed that I apparently can take everything out of the inventory because of a lag. So we take literally everything from the bazaar menu before it gets put back again. There you go, the lapis has filled, so we're going to sell the lapis off and order yet more fish. Is this the point? Yeah, this is the point in the thing where I decide to figure out how much fish I can sell. So we try 5,000, 4,000, 3,000. That one doesn't work either. So at this point, we go on and we try and sell 3,000. There we go. The 3,000 is fine. And oh, never mind. I thought it was done, but apparently we have more cactus. That's a lie. I did not even think it was close to being done. Cactus are going to be coming back to haunt us throughout the entire time. I genuinely don't know how there's this much cactus. Oh, of course, we're at 163,000 coins. So I go into this auction house to check the prices of Aspect to the End, and I decide to pick up one and enchant it with sharpness and telekinesis. It is a new day. And in the last time that we recorded, I got myself an Aspect to the End, I flipped a ton of cactus, and this time, we're going to be working on our fairy souls. Let's get started by going to the hub, picking up some stacks of ender pearls, any U souls on, and then, let the fairy soul hunt begin. Alright, so in this episode, I would personally say that we've achieved quite a bit, to be honest with you. We've gained 57 fairy souls, we've got an Aspect to the End, we've gained 3/4 lapis on, which is kind of depressing if I'm going to be honest. We got a lion pet, and best of all, we flipped like quite literally an entire country's supply of cactus. I don't know how there's any left. We should have cleared out the market by now. Pretty sure we raised the prices by about 0.4 coins, but that's okay, and we can ignore that. If you've enjoyed this video, please make sure to like it, and if you haven't subscribed already, there should be a nice little subscribe button down in the corner just there. And if it's your first time seeing anything on the channel, there should also be a little link to the first video that I did, which is a bit of an introduction to what we're going to be doing here. So, until next time, my name's been Firthku, and I'll see you guys in episode 2.